Yep, it's a rainy Saturday, just as the forecasters predicted. Rain today. Okay, I've got the car dolly here on the back of the truck because I've got to help an aunt move on Monday. So I've got furniture to move, I've got a car to move for her. So just hook the car dolly up, check the air in the tires, check the lights, got everything ready. Got all the straps and the moving blankets into my truck, so I think I'll have everything ready to get her moved on Monday. All right, I guess I don't have much else to do. I've already been to the hardware store this morning, so I guess I'm headed home. I've got to catch up on some video editing, and I've got to work on my desk as well. I've got bills to pay, paperwork to take care of. So I think I've got a busy afternoon in my office at the computer. Okay, I'm just getting home from helping my aunt move today from Denton. Less than a mile from home. Now I've drove 2.5 hours over to get her, 2.5 hours back, a truck full of furniture, got her car on the car dolly, no problems whatsoever. Leave the farm to come home, less than a mile from home, a deer runs out in front of me. I hit brakes, and all I hear is a thump. But as I'm looking at my truck, and you can't see it here in the dark. So when I saw the deer, it was coming across towards my front bumper when I was hitting brakes, and it kind of slowed down. So it did not come in front of the truck, but I heard a thump back here, but I do not see any damage. I've got my phone light out and looked before I turned the camera on, and nowhere did I see any type of damage. I've got dirt and some cobwebs on here, but I did not see any dings or dents in it. I tried calling my wife because she's still down at the farm, and I tried calling her to let her know there may be a dead deer in the middle of the road when she comes home, but she didn't answer the phone. So I'll get a better look at this in the morning, and hopefully I don't have any problems or any dents or any scratches like that. But oh well, it's just one of those things that happens. It's usually my wife that gets hit with the deer, or she hits the deer, but this time it was me. But looks like I'm okay. All right, into the house, time to get a shower and get something to eat. Been a long day. Okay, I look at this truck in the daylight after the deer hit yesterday or last night, and I see this right here. There's a dent there, and right in there, and I think that's the hair of the deer. So I've got two small places in here where that deer hit. Right there. I don't even know if that's worth an insurance claim or even worth getting fixed. Oh, right there as well. All right, I knew I heard it hit. Oh, right. Oh yeah, right here as well. That's the larger strike there. Okay, yep, I think that's going to be an insurance claim. Darn it, guess it's going into the body shop. I'm going to clean the rock trap out before I start cutting soybeans. Now, there should not be any rocks in there from corn, but it does fill up with corn cobs. And what a rock trap is, as the crop is coming in through the header here into the feeder house, you can pick up rocks when you're cutting real low to the ground, when you're cutting soybeans. Rocks will come in here. They go up into the feeder house, and since they're the heaviest thing, they're going to drop into this. This is a cover that goes up and closes it all there. And if I can get some of these corn cobs out of here, so you can see these corn cobs being heavy, they fall down in here just like a rock would. And then if you look up in here, of course we're not in the right position, but right here is where the cylinder is that is spinning real fast. So there's a gap in here between about 6 inches from the feeder house until it gets to the cylinder. And in that gap is where the rocks will fall down before it gets into this cylinder and goes between the cylinder and the concave. So that's the rock trap. And so hopefully the rocks fall in here. You should empty it every day, every couple of days when you're doing soybeans, so it doesn't get filled up. And so hopefully the rocks fall in here before they get into the cylinder and go in that cylinder and concave and tear everything else up. Okay, that's how the rock trap works. Now I'm going to try to straighten this bracket out. Hey, that looks much better. Oh yeah, I think I can get everything screwed back together here now. That was harder than it should have been. All right, I think now all I've got to do is slap a little bit of grease on her and make a few minor adjustments, and I think we're gonna be ready to go to the field. It's been a bit cloudy this morning. The sun is just now starting to peek through, so maybe this afternoon I'll be able to cut some soybeans. Time will tell. The last piece of the puzzle here to get ready, I've got to unlock the header. What that entails, there are 7 bolts down on the bottom of this header. We had it locked up for wheat, so all of this stays put up in soybean position. We want these skid plates to be able to float up and down, and so I need to take each one of these bolts out of these where these braces are here. That way these skid plates will float up and down, follow the ground, and get as many beans as possible. Though this year that's not going to be that big of a deal. As I was showing you earlier, it's about 12 inches up off the ground before there are any pods on the plants. But I'm going to unlock this anyway. All right, we've got all of those off of there.